Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatkas?
What a piece of shit.
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for
Was that a beep beep?
Right.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here! Damn! Raiden,
Now, worth noting, Otacon was not part of the official Shadow Moses report.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I like how it's just like, I would go through and
Colonel,
change my
I
name.
need some
Alright,
answers
here's my
from
best
you.
friend,
Who
Otacon.
exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
Partner.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon...
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
With sneaky
You
mission.
need something higher.
A semi-sneaky
I can't
mission.
think of the right word, but it has
Quasi-sneaky.
to be pure will, backed up by
You
by
need
courage,
retries.
or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Right. Okay.
You
I
know,
mean-
come to think of it, the Pliskin we've got here does look a little bit young for Snake.
Hmm. Little
I
bit.
kind of want him to be like, hey, fucking, I saw a vampire. I'm willing to believe anything at this point.
Right?
I just want him
Seriously.
to just drop down and say that, like, fuck you, vampires exist apparently.
Like, is it just me or does he look a little young?
It's just because he doesn't have his mustache.
Well, maybe.
He never had a mustache.
I mean, his beard.
There you go.
Also, because the original
Also-
Metal Snake you saw was drawn with hyper, like, fucking stylized and characters, heavy
Yeah.
lines. And other than that, you just had the PS2, the PS1 face.
Yeah.
Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss.
Seriously, this motherfucker
No, not just around
is the only
here.
one besides
I'm the
Raiden
boss
who
to
looks like he
surpass
shot
the
the
big
Hot
boss
Topic.
himself. Solid Snake.
Snake.
No, that is not Solid Snake.
You sound very heated about that. Any reason for that?
Also, Jim, please make sure to cut this up into another episode because we're going right into a boss fight.
Surprise,
Oh, yeah.
brother.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Pliskin is Snake.
Yeah, obviously.
But he is also Snake.
Right, take cover.
Yeah, I just spent a lot of time trying not to do that.
Are we going straight into, like, just clones and shit?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
well,
clone.
remember what happened at the end of Metal Gear Solid? What?
I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Oh, right. We did find out they're both clones of Big
What
Boss,
the?
right?
Okay.
Nanomachines!
He just went Super Saiyan Stage 2.
Solidus Snake.
What?
Cause solid
There was
enough.
a third one that had the quote-unquote balance genes.
He is the
I feel like
closest.
this is like I take it back. This is not anime. This is a soap opera.
This is the animated soap opera had a baby.
Snake.
This is
I
like
actually love John Sagan.
you just found out that you're the son of Calculon's seventh evil clone twin.
No, there's 3 clones. Solid
So far.
Snake, quote-unquote, the inferior one. Liquid Snake, the quote-unquote superior one. And Solidus Snake, the actual straight clone.
Solidus Snake is as old as he is because he's the one who's closest to the actual Big Boss. Because Big Boss didn't get cloned until he was an old bastard.
Yeah. That can't possibly be comfortable.
Nah.
Nope.
I imagine it's not.
The world needs only one
But sacrifices
big
must be
boss.
made when you're chasing ultimate power.
Is the Harrier a 2-seater?
For
It
interfering.
is, yes. It is, okay. Dude, you do not fire a fucking missile! Jesus Christ, you don't fire it when you're 10 feet away!
Well, I'm sure his suit is badass enough that he just survive anyways.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka
You're
can't
right,
stand
and
up to the
okay.
Harrier.
Look,
have to shoot
you want to
the
hang out
Harrier
with me,
down.
you gotta know, you gotta learn how to fucking take down vehicles by yourself.
I'm counting on you.
So, for the record, in a battle between a jet and a helicopter, the jet wins.
Gee, you fucking think?
100% of the time.
No, fuck you! Fuck you! Because you want to know who wins between a fucking tank and a person? The tank! You want to
No,
know who wins between a Metal Gear and a person? The Metal Gear! Solid Snuf's gone up against both of those matches on the same day and won! Fuck you,
Yeah,
he
but
couldn't take...
okay, let me rephrase. He's Solid Snake.
Yeah,
of course
fuck
he
you,
wins.
he couldn't deal with this shit in that
Whoa,
helicopter.
fuck!
Also
Wow,
high.
that was fast.
You forgot how fast that was, didn't you?
Yes, actually. Yeah, shooting down the hind D was one thing. I've got to shoot down a fucking Harrier. It's moving too fast, moving too fast, moving too fast.
Locked
Come
on, though.
Yeah. But he's moving so fast that I can't actually get a shot on him. Scared him off, though.
I don't think you have to actually wait for him to do the thing that you were doing. I think you just need a lock on. I forget. It's been a few years.
This is gonna suck.
Shut up! I'm totally better at this game.
Because at some point he becomes fucking stupid, and it's right the fuck now.
Can Harrier jets even do
Ow.
that?
Hover? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
That's actually their
They can.
defining characteristic.
that's what they do.
Also, the fucking
It's not
heat
working.
exhaust is hurting me, by the way.
Oh, is that what's hurting you?
How did I miss?
It's not.
It can't do it that quickly, but the Harrier was designed to be a vertical takeoff and landing from a aircraft carrier.
Fair enough.
But it's been phased out because the F-18 is actually a superior plane. Even though it can't do vertical takeoff and landing, it takes up less space than even a Harrier. Ow! Fucking Christ! Ow!
Die in a storm of bullets.
I need to get a shot on him. Come on. I'm doing the best that I can. You have a fucking Harrier!
That plane can take an awful lot of missile fire.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, you can take an awful lot of bullets.
Well, alright, that is fair, you're right. Absolutely 100%
Oh,
fair.
fuck! I forgot about that. Oh, put the singer away, please. Just gonna go downstairs. It's fine. I love that he shoots it with a grenade launcher. That's not the way you're supposed to do anything.
Well,
But he's Solid Snake, so it's okay.
if we were doing things the way that they should work by now, you would be dead 60 million times over.
Oh god, yeah.
Man, I love how
I don't
can
remember
hear-
this fight.
I love how
I don't-
my headset is doing the directional sound for this fucking fight.
You first.
Fuck you, I already exist in the timeline where Metal Gear Solid 5 came out.
Wow.
I say this as somebody who likes Metal Gear Solid 5, but is also super sad we didn't get the story conclusion.
Come on.
Actually, fuck
Yeah.
you, I'm already exist in the world where Season 8 of Game of Thrones happened.
Oh, damn.
Hot fire. Ow.
This is actually surprisingly annoying and hard. It's been a long time since I've done this battle, sorry.
It's okay, Dave. We know you would suffer even if you practiced.
It's nice of Snake to just keep feeding you rations.
It's like, you look like a hungry boy.
That's why there
Ah.
wasn't any food left in the kitchen. Snake stole it all.
Dude, you're joking. You're probably trying to do a joke, but that might
No.
actually be what happened.
I'm not
I
really.
cannot
I'm just making an observation. It seems like it makes sense to me.
So that's his rocket pod. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
That didn't hit it.
There we go. I mean, if I wasn't in a confined location, this might actually be plausible. I'm not in a I'm in a super confined location. Oh, fuck. Time to go.
Ow.
Well, you tried.
That wasn't really fair. Also, I'm on fire. That seems bad.
I'll let you go out in style.
So,
Let it always be said that you're at least trying.
Ow.
ow.
If nothing else, because that's only the thing that we can be said.
Also, in case you're wondering, yes, I can totally shoot the Kasatka. It's a dumb idea, because Snake will immediately stop helping. Also, this guy has more ammo than an Ace Combat plane.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you just sitting there? That's weird,
He was waiting for you to shoot him.
apparently. And I still missed.
Does
You shouldn't point that
anyone
out.
feel like Solidus might have accidentally been a mistranslation from just Solidest?
No, Solidus is actually Solidus is like. Actually, let me Google it before I fucking talk out my
Whoa!
ass.
Did you see that fucking turn?
Yep, that was pretty cool. You almost had a missile, by the way.
Snake will tell me some more, don't worry.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Solidus is actually a state of chemistry. It is between liquid and solid.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is the curvature graph of the temperature of a mixture just below where the substance is entirely solid. So,
Really?
as he is the balance, you have Solidus
then
Snake.
I stand corrected. Very well.
You have the inferior genes, the dominant genes, even though that's how genes work, and then the balanced genes.
Ow. I was kind of hoping that was going towards the top, but hey, whatever. I'd love to. Throw it to me. Thanks. I only got so much room in my belly for fucking bread.
You can eat all the bread, Dave.
It's true, but bread makes you fat.
I'm sure it's just chocolate.
I'll take care of it.
Damn, I almost got 3 shots on him.
That Harrier is not feeling well.
Nope, it's almost dead. I need to hide.
Hide.
That was actually really cool looking.
Yeah, it was.
Boop.
They don't turn like that.
Fuck you, they'll turn whatever they want.
You'll try. Got him.
Finally! God, this only took an hour.
Shut up. DCL,
Okay.
you're trapped? Shut it.
Well, if I had a trap, I would.
No fly zone.
And that's how he got his cool eye patch.
Well, I guess that's it for Solidus. Oh, wait a second.
Metal
Hi,
Gear.
Ray.
Well, I guess we found out what happened to Ray.
That's Metal Gear. It's already active.
Man, he sounded so genuinely upset about that.
Well, because he didn't even know it was a thing until now.
I know, I'm
well,
just saying.
like
that,
10
that
minutes
was,
ago, technically.
That was a great line read. I can feel the
shit.
I can feel the salt.
Oh my god! I expected that to do more damage.
Yeah, right? All things considering, that was kind of limp. Fucking come on, Raiden. We trained your grip strength for this.
No, we didn't.
I know, I'm just being really mad in the universe where I actually spent my time training grip strength and he couldn't fucking pull himself up. You weigh like 120 pounds wet. Pull your fucking self up. Ah, my eye. That's a pain in the ass.
Now... Oh, hey, Vamp.
I just love the fact he took a moment to be like, fuck my eye.
Go.
Now, it's something that you wouldn't know necessarily, Kylen, because we never saw pictures of him, but Big Boss, from which Liquid, Solid, and Solidus were cloned, has an eye patch.
Yeah, I remember.
He's an eye patch-based motherfucker, which is why his eye had to go. So he too
I don't
could
know
have
if-
a cool eye patch.
I don't know if I know that from just, like, pop culture absorption osmosis or what, but I did know that.
I
Also-
have several fucking questions.
I have so many questions right now.
On water.
It.
Come
It
on,
is
come on, Snake.
dehumanizing, sir.
It is 2019, Snake. Come on.
That
Just
is
'cause
not
he's-
human.
Just
Wait
because
for
he's
it.
gay. Look, don't you guys know that gay people can just run on water?
Oh,
why
was that Jesus' trick?
part of why they're
Excuse
so
me.
fabulous.
It's Phil Lamar that's running on water.
I might actually believe that.
Yeah, no, Phil Lamar, he could fucking run across water. He's had the ninja training for it.
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to
AKA
this mission,
a
not
meme.
because I want to.
Meme.
If I could, I'd be out
Meme.
of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A
Huh.
deception for our own protection.
Remember?
We
He
stole
was
his
missing an
frozen
arm
body from some
Yep.
organization.
when they dug him up.
Kind of a hassle.
Oh, yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility
Nah.
to the coming generation.
Responsible lifetime.
To the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember to spread the
Wow,
word.
Otacon's
to fight
grown
for
up a little.
change.
A little.
That's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear
Philanthropy.
prototype was being
Wow, just
developed
call it
here,
right out.
And terrorists
Well,
were
that's what they
planning
called
to
it
raid
at the beginning of the
facility.
Tanker chapter,
The
remember?
Yeah.
information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here.
So
for
all of the
someone.
little things that you
I'm
saw
not.
about Snake,
This is a military
Um,
mission.
when you saw him, you saw the little sea lice thing come out,
Yeah.
and that means that he did not fast rope
Jack,
from a
are you
chopper.
all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave
Stuff
me a
like
heart
that. I
attack.
mean,
Sorry. It wasn't intentional.
I know that.
Wow,
And I know I need
flippant.
to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm
As long
going
as
to
you aren't
save the
killing
data,
seagulls.
Okay, Jack?
save. Fine.
With you all the way, so long as you're not abusing animals.
I mean, you did first try that boss, Dave. You should save that.
I mean, I first tried that boss because I had an infinite source of healing. Let's be honest, I didn't do a
Okay.
good
Metal
job.
Gear's
Fair
already
enough.
gone active.
This
It's not
I
too
actually
late.
love
You
Ryden's
can still
line reads
prevent
here.
a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the
I
pipes.
think.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Wait for it.
Because they were never a part of the simulation.
Get real.
They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
Hit
I
the
love
thought
that
button.
line.
Suggest that
Hit the
you
thought
do,
button.
Raiden.
That's
Even if that is Snake. That has no
That's
bearing on
wrong.
our mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side.
I just love that line of
I don't
his.
understand.
We're out here,
I
we
read
bleed,
about
we
you
die.
and Snake in the darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Interesting.
Hmm.
What the fuck happened between the Colonel and Snake?
He didn't agree to be part of the simulation.
I guess. Oh shit. Well, I'm immediately dead.
We bleed. We die. We die a lot.
Jack!
We are
Next.
particularly adept at dying.
Next time on Character Select. That happens. Again. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And for fuck's sake, if there's an edge, don't run full speed at it. Just be like, whoa, hold on a second. Don't just go, wee!
Why are you saying that like you're not the one playing?
Because the fucking game should have edge gravity. Can you just walk off an edge? I don't think so.
I mean,